Hey everyone, welcome back to ModBargains and Mod Auto for another new episode of Know Your Mods. I'm your host Mike Brown, co-founder and CEO here. Today we're going to be talking about Solo-werks S1 Coilovers. These are very, very popular coilovers with our customer. By far one of the best bang for the buck to basically lower the car and remove that ugly fender gap on your vehicle. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through some of the benefits and details about the Solo-werks coilovers. So hopefully it gives you a little bit better idea of if it's the right fit for you and your modification list. All right, let's go through the top 3 benefits of the Solo-werks S1 coilovers. Number 1, again, is the best bang for the buck. At the price point that these are at, it's really almost unbeatable in terms of an actually tuned suspension setup for the car. So this is specifically designed for the vehicle. It's gonna go on the car, not have any installation problems, but you're paying a really, really aggressive price point. Number 2, it's going to remove that fender gap. This is usually the motivation for about 95% of the suspension jobs done here at ModBargains and Mod Auto, especially after you've done a wheel and tire package or if you're planning on doing one. Now the benefit of going with the Solo-werks coilover is that it is height adjustable, and that means that you can actually raise and lower the height with a manual adjustment. It's not with a button or anything like that. You do have to get in there and actually crank something over, but you are able to adjust the height. So let's say you start with 17-inch wheels, then go to 18-inch, and then go to 19-inch. Sometimes that requires a height adjustment to avoid fender rubbing. And that's what you get with a Solo-werks S1 coilover. You're gonna get just what you need to lower it. You're gonna get a more dynamic driving experience. What do I mean by dynamic? I mean you're gonna feel and experience the road more than you would on that kind of softly set up suspension system. So I still say that these are girlfriend and wife approved, if you will, because they're not going to be super bouncy and harsh like some track coilover setups are that are designed to move only on really smooth pavement. They are good for daily driver cars, but you are going to feel a lot more of the road and have more response in the steering wheel. So they're a great OE Plus street performance upgrade because the springs and the shock are actually matched together. So when you're getting a Solo-werks S1 coilover, you've got a spring and a shock already paired together, tuned to operate together, and that gives you the benefit, and you don't necessarily have to have something that's dampening adjustable for just a daily driven car. Essentially what you're getting is a coilover system that's gonna lower it and you get tight corner response, less body roll under aggressive driving, and it's not gonna break the bank. Well, in a lot of cases, it makes more sense to go with a coilover instead of just lowering springs. The main reason for that is oftentimes your stock shocks already need to be replaced anyways, and you just haven't really noticed it yet. Now, if you're driving, let's say, a BMW that has around 60,000, 70,000, 80,000 miles and have never replaced the shocks, if you just add a lowering spring, you're gonna get a pretty harsh ride, and it's not the lowering spring's fault. It just means that your stock shocks were probably already pretty worn out, and the more aggressive spring kind of finished the job of what just normal wear and tear would do. So for customers in that lifespan of the car, we always recommend that they do a coilover anyways. You also get a shock and a spring that's matched together, and that's usually going to result in better ride quality, better performance overall. The dampening is pre-tuned. All you have to do is set the ride height and you're good to go. Maybe you haven't heard of the brand name, maybe you have. A lot of people are starting to become more and more familiar with the brand name. And that's really due to the fact that they are true enthusiasts that, drive the cars that they're building their coilovers for. They're not a startup, they've been around for many years now, but they are one of the smaller manufacturing companies in terms of volume. And it's really great to see Solo-werks out at a lot of the events that we attend. They actually sponsor it right alongside of us. They're there displaying their products, interacting one-on-one with enthusiasts, asking questions, and developing more and more products based on the feedback that they get from people that attend those shows. They're designed for enthusiasts, if you will. So they look at which cars are owned by enthusiasts, and we're gonna make the coilovers just for them. They've really got that passion, and they've really been focused on keeping the price affordable, which here at ModBargains we can really respect and support. So if you found this to be useful and would like to get more information like this, please go and hit the like button first off. You can share it with your friends, share it to your own social media, and then subscribe to our YouTube account. If you subscribe, you're gonna get notified on the next video that we produce. You can find ModBargains and Mod Auto on all of the social platforms. Here on YouTube, you got the blog, you've got our email newsletter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Instagram, Snapchat thing. So wherever you guys are hanging out on social media, go ahead and search for ModBargains and Mod Auto and you'll find us, and you'll get more and more educational content just like this video. Once again, I'm Mike Brown, co-founder and CEO, and I'll see you next time on the next episode of Know Your Mods.